Installing furniture is a quite simple operation when you go about it the right way and with the right tools. Furniture such as benches, trash cans, recycle bins, and tables all need to be securely installed and leveled to ensure their aesthetic appeal and durability. If you already have access to a hard, straight surface such as concrete, the operation will be quick and easy. All you need to do is install the anchors, as we'll see later in this presentation. In the more common case where you have to start from scratch, Jambette has a range of concrete bases that can be delivered to you at the same time as your furniture. Here's how to install Jambette furniture. For this presentation, we're using a park bench from the Classic Jazz series. Measure the distance between the legs of the furniture to be installed. Locate and mark the center of the concrete bases. Find the flattest possible spot and place the concrete bases at the right distance from each other using a tape measure. Check by temporarily placing the furniture on the bases. Once the bases are properly positioned, remove the furniture and outline the bases with marking paint. Next, proceed with the excavation, taking into account the thickness of the bases so that once installed, they are as flush with the surface of the finished ground as possible. Make sure that the bases are at level and that the ground is stable. You can now place your furniture on the bases to mark the location of the anchors. By the way, you've probably already noticed in parks and public places large concrete footings that cover the whole area of one or more pieces of furniture and even more. This is indeed a great solution. However, it requires a specialist who will have to build this type of structure on site. Let's return to our demonstration and take a look at the installation of the anchors. There are many models of anchor for concrete on the market. We've selected 2 of them. Let's see what are their features and differences. Whatever the model, you must always drill holes in the bases using a percussion drill fitted with a concrete drill bit. It's very important to clean the perimeter as well as the inside of your drill holes. A blowgun is a very practical accessory for this kind of operation. Put the furniture back in its intended location and position the anchors. Next, you can tighten the nuts supplied, which will wedge the bolts against the concrete wall. Indeed, this is because the base of the anchor is conical and has a ring that bursts during tightening, wedging itself firmly between the bolt and the concrete wall. The second anchor model we are presenting is the flush model, also known as impact model. It has the advantage of leaving no hazardous protrusions behind if the furniture were to be removed. Installation is just as simple as with the previous model. Drill a hole of the appropriate diameter and depth and insert the dowel until it is flush. Using an awl, strike vigorously to wedge the dowel in place. Your anchor is now installed and nothing is sticking out. Place your furniture, fix it in place using the stainless steel bolts supplied, and voila! Here's how this anchor works. When striking with the awl, the fins at the bottom of the dowel spread out and exert pressure against the concrete wall. Jambette also offers a variation of this anchor model by replacing the hexagonal-headed bolt with an anti-vandal bolt, which becomes impossible to unscrew without the specialized tools supplied in your packaging. At last, remember that it is important to use the right drill bits for the right diameter and depth. And don't forget to always clean your drill holes with a blowgun. And there you have it. a Jambette bench that's set to last for years to come. To conclude this presentation, here are a few details about the concrete bases offered by Jambette. We have 5 different sizes of concrete bases available for the installation of almost all models of Jambette benches, trash cans, recycle bins, tables, and bicycle rack. For these bases, we use fiber reinforced concrete with a 30 MPa density, to which we added reinforcing rods. Also note that for one of the base models, we left the reinforcing rods protruding, which can be used as handles to make handling easier. Once the base has been positioned correctly, these excess rods must be cut off using a grinder fitted with a cutting disc.